I'm Clara Davis. Just a little maid from the banishment quarters. I rose to become a queen.
Long live the queen.
All of this started 3 years ago when I saved someone I shouldn't have.
Listen up, all of you. From today onwards, there's a new task in the banishment quarters. You are going to throw stones into this abandoned well. Everyone quiet. The one down this well is none other than a consort who was unhappy about Prince Arthur's death. Now, the whole nation is in mourning. But she was in the banishment quarters secretly celebrating. That's why the queen sentenced her to the well punishment.
That consort really doesn't know what's good for her. Prince Arthur died for his country, the nation shared the grief, and yet she was there secretly rejoicing.
Exactly, such great disrespect. The well punishment's too good for her. Serves her right.
This stone has sharp edges. When it's thrown down, it'll at least tear her flesh.
Clara Davis, your father committed treason. Your whole family was executed. You were banished to the banishment quarters. Instead of reflecting and working, you're thinking of slacking off?
Since then, we've been throwing stones in the banishment quarters. And that lasted 3 years. What's that sound? It sounds like it's coming from the well. No, the one trapped in that well is a condemned lady. I can barely take care of myself now. I can't afford any more trouble. I don't know anything.
You thieving stinky cat, I'm gonna beat you to death!
Stop! Don't run, catch it! Didn't it just steal a bit of food?
Oh, Claire, you're just too kind, just like your father who was beheaded. You!
No more stealing, okay? If they catch you again, you're dead meat. Even animals struggle to survive, let alone humans. I can't save her. But still, giving her some food. Should be fine, right? Anyone there? I brought you some buns. They're in that basket. Could it be she's completely dead? You're still alive. You ate 'em all. The buns were cold and hard. I had no choice. We're maids in the banishment quarters. Our daily meals are just this. Slow down. Don't choke.
Who are you?
That voice. You're a man. Mrs. Hudson said a condemned lady was imprisoned at the bottom of the well. But how can it be a man? Mrs. Hudson lied to us.
Don't be afraid. I don't mean any harm.
Of course I'm scared. A man who has to be hidden like this must have a powerful background and enemies in high places.
Who are you?
I...
Forget it. I don't need to know your name. Thanks for the buns. This is the best thing I've eaten in 3 years.
He's been locked up here for 3 whole years. They threw stones at him every day. No food, no water. So for 3 years, how did you survive?
You need to leave now. It's way too dangerous. Don't ever come back.
He clearly wants to live so badly, yet he's telling me to leave. When my parents were beheaded, they said the same thing. They told me to leave. I'll be back tomorrow.
I didn't sleep well last night.
Mrs. Hudson, I had a nightmare last night.
Useless! Hurry up with the work. If you delay filling the well, I'll make you pay. What a slacker. Move it. All right, today's task is done. You can all go get on with your own business.
Yes.
Also, don't try to slack off or have any clever ideas. If anyone even thinks of doing something they shouldn't, I'll have your hides.
Yes. This life, tossing stones day after day, getting yelled at day after day. When will it ever end?
All right, don't overthink it. Let's go.
Wait. You don't need to tell me who you are. From now on, just leave the stuff. Tap the well rim 3 times and then leave. I'll pick it up after I hear the sound. That way, it's safe for you.
I didn't expect that his first thought would be my safety. All right.
Also, I'm injured badly. If you can find some healing salve and clean cloth strips, I'd really appreciate it. Of course, if it's too tough, just forget I said anything.
This healing salve is one of the most tightly controlled items in the palace. Only the royal clinic and the guard barracks have it. I'm a banished maid. How could I ever get it? I'll try.
Take care.
Oh, Clara. Where are you going to get the healing salve? Why did you agree to something that's almost impossible to do? Steal? This palace is full of spies. Once I get near the pharmacy, the next day my body will be dumped in a mass grave. Buy my monthly allowance isn't even enough to buy the cheapest herbs. Didn't my mother leave this to me before she died? I know what to do. Mrs. Hudson, I started my period today. And my stomach hurts so much, I probably can't work. So I'd like to take the day off.
Go, get out of my sight.
Yes. Thomas?
Who are you? Watch where you're going.
Thomas, I'd like to make a deal with you.
A deal? You're just a maid from the banishment quarters, so what kind of deal could you have?
Thomas.
Go ahead. What do you want to buy?
Healing salve.
Are you crazy? That's a capital offense.
Thomas, this hairpin is solid silver. It's worth at least 5 ounces of silver.
5 ounces?
Thomas, for people like us at rock bottom, this is a fortune we could never save in a lifetime. If you miss this chance, Thomas, you might not come across such a good opportunity again.
I'm just a guy who dumps herbal dregs.
I know, but there are always some leftover herbs. Or Medicine bottles that the doctors at the Royal Clinic knock over quietly and discreetly.
Give it to me.
Tomorrow, same place, same time.
Thank you, Thomas.
Take it quick, that's all I have. Don't come looking for me anymore.
Thanks, Thomas. Mrs. Hudson.
In such a rush, where have you been?
Today I had a terrible stomachache, so I got some common herbs.
A maid from the banishment quarters. Since when did you become so precious? Shouldn't you just wait to die when you're sick? Instead of finding medicine yourself?
Mrs. Hudson, I really couldn't bear the pain.
Get back to work.
Yes. The healing salve you wanted, I've brought it for you.
Arthur.
What?
My name is Prince Arthur.
Prince? Prince Arthur. Prince Arthur, 3 years ago. The crown prince who died in battle. His name was Prince Arthur. You are the crown prince? You didn't die. I actually saved Prince Arthur.
Now that you know this, are you afraid?
I am. Of course I'm scared.
Then leave now. Pretend you never met me.
What if I tell someone that you're still alive?
Then you'll die. You'll be the first to die. Then everyone who's had contact with you.
I don't know anything. I don't know a thing. I'll leave now.
Clara, thank you. In these 3 years, you're the only one who treated me like a real person. Forget this, well, forget me. Pretend none of this ever happened.
I really... Mrs. Hudson saw everything. She saw it all. I brought food to the person in the well. I talked to the person in the well. I even heard that name. Arthur. That's strange. She clearly heard everything and saw everything. Why doesn't she punish me?
So eager to go down and be with him? I'm telling you, don't think I don't know. That every night you sneak over here, bringing him buns, water, and medicine. How kind of you. Don't be afraid, I won't kill you. Killing you would be no fun at all. Clara Davis.
Yes, I'm here.
I've noticed these past few days you've been looking tired. I suppose this rough work of throwing stones has been wearing you out. Tell you what, starting today, I'm giving you a different job. The one down the well has been down there too long and might spread disease, polluting the palace grounds. So, from now on, you don't have to throw stones anymore. From today on, at noon every day, pour a bucket of lime water into the well to disinfect and remove filth. Cut off the source of impurity.
Lime water? This isn't disinfecting at all. It's burning people alive, worse than the well punishment. This is outright murder.
This job is respectable and quiet. Clara Davis. I'm counting on you. 1 bucket a day. Pour it yourself. Don't disappoint me.
No wonder she saw me but pretended not to. Because she wants me to kill the person I saved and turn into someone like her, a blood-stained butcher. That's the cruelest punishment.
If you refuse, that's fine too. I'll go report to Queen Catherine and tell her that a maid in the banishment quarters is colluding with the prisoner in the well, smuggling supplies, and plotting treason.
Colluding? Mrs. Hudson was telling the truth?
Clara Davis, how dare you?
Guess. Queen Catherine, how would she punish you?
I'll do it.
One bucket a day, pour it myself. First the skin burns, then the flesh, and finally the bones. It takes a full 2 hours to melt into a pool of blood.
What to do? What to do? What to do? What to do? What should I do? What am I going to do? What to do? No matter what, I have to tell him myself. No matter what, I gotta tell him myself. Even if we all die, he's gotta die knowing why. I can't let him wait for bread and water. And in the end up with lime water instead. Today at noon, lime water. They already know. So get out of here. Take care. But how do I get this to him? Mrs. Hudson is definitely waiting for me to walk right into her trap. I've got it. It's the only way.
Fire!
Fire!
Oh God, fire!
Help, put out the fire!
What are you still standing there for? Put out the fire. Fire, quick, move. Hurry up. Put out the fire.
Fire in the banishment quarters. As the steward, she could lose her head for this, so now's the time, while everyone's distracted by the fire.
Move it.
Pour water, pour harder. Give me another bucket.
Quick, pour, quick, put out the fire. Come on, quick.
Pour over there. Again, where to pour? Come on, come on.
Who? Who set the fire? Tell me, all of you. Who set the fire? Out with it.
Mrs. Hudson, you're quite capable, aren't you? For the fire in the banishment quarters, can you bear the responsibility?
Thomas, you've come just in time. This fire broke out suspiciously. Someone must have set it deliberately. Give me some time and I'll get to the bottom of this.
No need to investigate. You yourself go and explain to the Royal Interrogation Bureau.
Let go of me, let go of me. You, on what grounds are you arresting me? I am by royal decree appointed to manage the banishment quarters.
Oh dear. By your decree, I'm afraid you'll have to go to the Royal Interrogation Bureau and explain to the Grim Reaper.
I see. It's her, Clara Davis. She set the fire. Go get her. She must be the one who set the fire. To save that man in the well. Colluding with that criminal in the well. She sent stuff down the well every day. I saw it myself. She started the fire.
What? Isn't there a condemned lady in the well? Mrs. Hudson, are you?
Going senile?
Go look in the well. The one in the well isn't an abandoned lady. He's enough.
Mrs. Hudson, are you really that stupid or just faking it? Who's locked in that well? Why did Queen Catherine use an abandoned lady's name to cover it up? Don't you have a clue? Is this really something to be shouting about in front of all these people? Jail!
No.
Crazy old woman talking nonsense. Come here. Gag her mouth right now.
Wait, grab her.
Your name is Clara Davis.
Yes.
You've got guts. All right. Everyone, scatter. About Mrs. Hudson's words just now, I didn't hear a thing. And you didn't hear a thing either. Got it?
Wonder if he got out. Your Highness, are you still there? It's me. Looks like. He's already gone. Glad he's gone. What's this? A letter.
I'm Prince Arthur. Harmed by Queen Catherine and her ally, Duke Richard, I faked my death. Now Father's really sick. If I go back to the palace, I'll be killed. You already know my secret, Miss Davis. You can't stay out of this anymore. If you're willing to help me and work for me inside the palace, when I take back the throne, I'll give you riches and honor. If not, burn this cloth strip and pretend you never saw it.
Back then, Duke Richard reported my father for treason. The entire House of Davis was executed, while I was banished to the banishment quarters. My parents told me not to get revenge, but this blood debt, how can I ever forget?
Since you've seen this cloth strip, you must be willing to help me. The courts split into two factions. Lady Beatrice and General Sterling form one faction. Queen Catherine and her ally, Duke Richard, form the other. Miss Davis, if you can figure out a way to get close to Lady Beatrice, win her trust, and use her power to take down the Queen, then I can come back. It's dangerous. Take care, Miss Davis.
Looks like I've got no choice but to wade into this mess.
Your Grace, Thomas just sent word, saying His Majesty has taken a fancy to you. Yesterday, in His Majesty's presence, you performed the swan dance. He was thrilled. He specially awarded you a pair of jade scepters.
Just a dance. His Majesty honours me too much.
Your dance is unmatched, Your Grace. Everyone in the palace knows that.
You sure know how to flatter.
Your Grace, are you all right?
It's nothing. Which palace are you from?
Your Grace, if I may. I am Clara Davis. I serve in the banishment quarters. Today I blocked your palanquin's path. I deserve death, Your Grace.
The banishment quarters?
Your Grace, people from there are bad luck. I'll send her packing right away, Your Grace.
Just now, why did you rush over?
I just saw the sedan chair was about to tip over. I didn't even think twice. I just thought, I couldn't let Your Grace get hurt. I'm just a lowly maid. It doesn't matter if I die. Your Grace is too precious to suffer any mishap.
You're quite loyal, aren't you? Lift your head.
You say you serve in the banishment quarters.
In my 3 years in the palace, I've always been in the banishment quarters.
A maid from the banishment quarters. How did you end up here?
I snuck out.
Snuck out. Just to cushion my sedan chair?
I dare not deceive you, Your Grace. I had selfish motives.
Oh? Let's hear it.
I've been in the banishment quarters for 3 years. I don't want to be trapped in that place, waiting to die. Today I bumped into Your Grace's sedan chair. I deserve to die 1,000 deaths, but I still dare to. Beg Your Grace to give me a chance.
What chance?
Give me a chance to serve by Your Grace's side. I'm willing to endure any hardship. I'll do any task. I only beg Your Grace to give me a chance.
With your lowly status, you think you're worthy?
Hey! You've got some nerve, but by my side, there's no shortage of people.
I know Your Grace has no shortage of people, but what Your Grace lacks is someone who would risk her life for Your Grace.
You really do risk your life, huh? I've already seen that today. Come along. I happen to need someone by my side to serve tea and water.
Thank you, Your Grace. Thank you, Your Grace.
Thomas is here. Greetings, Lady Beatrice. I bring His Majesty's oral decree. I've come to deliver gifts to Your Grace.
Thank you for going to all this trouble, Thomas, making a special trip just for this.
His Majesty said that Your Grace performed the swan dance yesterday at court. It was absolutely stunning. He specially awarded a pair of jade scepters as a token of his favor.
His Majesty honours me too much. I merely shared a little of my heart. How could I deserve such a generous gift?
You're too modest, Your Grace. Throughout the palace, everyone knows that Your Grace's dancing is unmatched, the best in all the land.
Thomas, what a silver tongue you have! No wonder His Majesty can't do without you.
Thank you for your hard work. Here's a small token of my appreciation. Please have some tea on me.
Oh my, how can I accept this?
Please do accept it, Thomas. It's just a little something. I also need to ask a favour, Thomas. When you are before His Majesty, put in a good word for me.
Rest assured, Your Grace. His Majesty's heart has always been with you.
When is His Majesty free these days?
Well, Lady Anne said she recently learned a new tune and wishes His Majesty to hear it. So His Majesty...
Her again.
I'll take my leave now.
Lady Anne again. Always Lady Anne. Who does she think she is? She's just someone with a slick tongue, putting on airs in front of the king. Some new song she learned.
My foot!
With that awful voice of hers, she dares ask the king to judge. I worked my butt off practicing the swan dance for half a month, and what did the king give me? Just a pair of jade scepters. And her? She just hums a few notes casually in front of the king, and the king, like a puppy, runs over to her.
Your Grace, please calm down. The king is just acting on a whim. The one he truly cherishes is still you, Your Grace.
Shut up! Get out! All of you! Out! Out! You two out!
I wouldn't dare leave. My life is yours, Your Grace. If Your Grace is unhappy, I can't go.
You?
Your Grace? I'm fine, really. Just a small scratch. I'm okay.
So you're not afraid to die?
I'm afraid. But I'm more afraid that you might not trust me, Your Grace.
Trust you with what?
Trust that I can make Lady Anne herself deliver the king's favor right into Your Grace's hands.
What do you mean?
I don't want Your Grace to harm Lady Anne, nor do I want you to fight for favor. What I will do is make Lady Anne herself walk into a dead end.
Sounds nice. Lady Anne is currently in favour. How could she ruin herself?
Does Your Grace know what Lady Anne values most?
Her? She's nothing but that singing mouth. And a gift for flattery.
There's more.
Oh. Tell me.
Your Majesty, please try this. I made this myself. I dried the osmanthus flowers myself and paired them with fine long jing tea. It's perfect for soothing the lungs and stopping coughs.
Not bad. Sweet and refreshing.
I'm glad you like it, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, I also prepared a song which I'd like to sing for you.
Anne, you are so thoughtful. You always manage to come up with something new to delight His Majesty.
As for Anne's melodies, I've had the pleasure of hearing them a few times. They are indeed unique.
Your Majesty, I'd like to sing for you now. Will you let me sing, Your Majesty?
Sure. Go ahead, sing for me.
Your Majesty, I beg you to grant me justice.
How dare you?
Who are you?
I am Cora. I was originally a maid in Lady Anne's quarters. Because I offended her, I was banished to the banishment quarters 2 years ago. Today, risking my life, I came to ask Your Majesty to grant me justice.
What Lady Anne is best at is putting on an act in front of the king. Pretending to be indifferent and unassuming, the king thinks she's aloof, so he pities her even more. But what if she can't help revealing her true colors?
How?
I heard that. In 3 days, the osmanthus in the royal garden will bloom, and the king will go to admire them. All the consorts will accompany him, and Lady Anne will surely perform a tune.
She's performing again. That's all she's got.
Your Grace? Then let her perform. But just as she's halfway through, a maid suddenly runs out, kneels before the king, and tearfully accuses Lady Anne of how she usually bullies the maids. What do you think the king will think?
What do you mean?
Find a victim to accuse her before the king. Lady Anne likes to pretend to be aloof. So let everyone see how aloof she really is.
But where can we find such a person? Those who serve Lady Anne are her trusted confidants. Tell me. Which servant would testify against their own mistress?
Your Grace. We don't need someone close to her. I've been in the banishment quarters for 3 years. I've seen many maids banished here by Lady Anne. They hate Lady Anne to the bone. You just need to give them a chance and they'll do anything.
What are you talking about? I don't even know you.
Of course you don't know me, Your Grace. With so many people in your palace, those driven away, beaten to death, or sent to the banishment quarters number easily 80 or 100.
How could you remember, Your Grace? Your Majesty, you must do justice for me. She is clearly framing me.
You say Lady Anne sent you to the banishment quarters. What proof do you have? So you're saying it was Lady Anne who banished you to the banishment quarters? Any proof?
This is the letter that Lady Anne personally wrote to the senior maid, Chloe, as a secret letter, ordering Chloe to banish me to the banishment quarters.
That's ridiculous. When did I ever write such a letter? It's clearly someone putting you up to this.
And don't be hasty. Let His Majesty see the letter first.
Lady Anne? The handwriting on this letter and your usual writing looks quite similar.
Your Majesty, see for yourself. I never wrote this letter. It must be... Someone must have forged my handwriting. How could I do such a thing?
Anne, His Majesty didn't say the letter was written by you. Why are you so agitated?
I only ask His Majesty to clear my name.
You keep saying someone is framing you, but Cora wouldn't risk her life to accuse you without reason. Besides, getting out of the banishment quarters isn't easy. Tell me.
What does she have to gain?
What I want is justice. Your Majesty, I've been in the banishment quarters for 2 years. I've been waiting for this day every single day and night. Lady Anne seems gentle and virtuous, but she's actually ruthless and cruel. Just because Chloe called her jealous behind her back, the next day she fell into a well and died. Many people saw it.
Lady Anne, what do you have to say now?
Your Majesty, I did no such thing. These people must have colluded to slander me. They must have been instigated by someone. It's her. It's Lady Beatrice. She is behind this. She's jealous of my favor. She's jealous that I'm favored?
Anne, you'd better have proof for what you're saying. You say I framed you, but I don't even know Cora. How could I frame you?
Stop pretending. It's you.
Lady Anne, no disrespect in His Majesty's presence. Lady Beatrice is a senior consort. You are a consort. Pointing at her like that is disgraceful.
All right. Both of you stop arguing. Then go back to the banishment quarters for now. As for this matter, I'll have it investigated thoroughly.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Lady Anne, you go back to your palace too. Without my decree, you're not to leave for the next few days.
Your Majesty, you're confining me to quarters?
Escort Lady Anne back to her palace. All right, I'm a bit tired. Let's call it a day.
Let me escort you back, Your Majesty.
Lady Beatrice is unwell?
Your Majesty, I'm fine. It's just that... After being framed by Lady Anne just now, I'm still a bit shaken. Thank you for your concern, Your Majesty.
Well, I'll escort you back to rest.
I wouldn't dare trouble you, Your Majesty.
Then let Beatrice accompany you, Your Majesty.
Let's go then.
Your Highness, Thomas has arrived.
Let him in.
Yes.
Your Highness.
After Queen Catherine took over the harem, you're my only informant left in the palace. How is Clara Davis?
Serving Your Highness is my honor. Miss Davis is in the palace. She has already approached Lady Beatrice and helped her deal with Lady Anne.
She's really smart. She knows that Lady Beatrice and Lady Anne are mortal enemies. Helping Lady Beatrice deal with Lady Anne means gaining Lady Beatrice's trust. She's now on Lady Beatrice's side. Lady Beatrice is moody, and the Queen is ruthless. Every step she takes in the harem is like dancing on a knife's edge.
Do you mean that?
If she is in any danger, I shouldn't wait for your orders and tell you immediately.
I understand.
Over the past 2 weeks, His Majesty has spent several consecutive days staying overnight with me. Clara Davis, for a little maid from the banishment quarters. You are quite smart. I have been involved in harem struggles for so many years, but I have never won so easily.
It's because your grace is blessed. I just took advantage of the situation and gave it a little push. I can't take the credit.
You really know how to talk. What?
Your Grace, I've learned that during Lady Anne's confinement, she's been crying every day and even tried to hang herself twice. King Henry, hearing this, felt pity, so this morning he sent Thomas to her palace to check on her.
Hang herself? Oh, Lady Anne, you really know how to act, don't you? That day in the royal garden, she cried so much, and King Henry didn't relent. Now he's gone soft.
Your Grace, Lady Anne is a master of acting cute. If King Henry is truly moved by her, I'm afraid.
She might make a comeback. I struggled to suppress her, so I absolutely cannot let her rise again. Clara, think of a way for me to completely take down Lady Anne so she never rises again.
Your Grace, I've been hiding something from you. Today I want to confess and ask for your forgiveness.
What is it? Speak.
I approached you, Your Grace, not only to leave the banishment quarters, but also for a personal reason. My father is Lord Davis.
Lord Davis. That one. 3 years ago, Duke Richard accused Lord Davis of treason, and his entire family was executed.
Yes. All male family members were beheaded, and the women were enslaved in the palace. I was lucky to be assigned to the banishment quarters, and I've survived until now.
You're pretty open, huh? But what's this? Got to do with Lady Anne?
Because although the one who reported my father for treason was Duke Richard, the one who really whispered in the king's ear was Lady Anne. Lady Anne's mother was a state prostitute.
What? I always thought Lady Anne was just a commoner. But who would have thought?
My father pitied her, bought her freedom, and settled her and her mother in a house. Later, during the royal selection, I was supposed to enter the palace. My father didn't want me to go, and was worrying about it when Lady Anne stepped forward and said she would go in my place.
Go on.
After entering the palace, because of her low birth, she was always terrified. Then Duke Richard wanted to take down my father. Lady Anne, while sharing the king's bed, told the king that my father was plotting treason. It was all to destroy the House of Davis and bury her secret of being the daughter of a state prostitute forever.
So you wanted to avenge your father. No wonder you've been so dedicated.
I dare not hide anything. I told Your Grace the truth today, because I felt Your Grace has been kind to me. I shouldn't have kept it from Your Grace. If Your Grace wishes to punish me, I will accept it willingly.
Why would I punish you? You helped me take down Lady Anne, and I'll help you get revenge. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone, right?
Thank you, Your Grace.
Rise, Clara Davis. You said you have a way to completely bring down Lady Anne. What's your plan?
Do you know, Your Grace, why King Henry was so obsessed with Lady Anne before?
Just because she can sing and act cute?
Not only that, Lady Anne has a scented sachet that her mother brought from outside the palace. And inside that sachet, it's not ordinary incense, it's an aphrodisiac.
What?
That stuff's banned outside the palace, and it hurts the king. Every night when Lady Anne shares the king's bed, she wears that sachet. After the king smells it, he can't control himself. Afterward, he thinks that Lady Anne's seduction is natural. He becomes even more attached to her.
In other words, she uses a forbidden drug to bewitch the king.
This trick is exactly what her mother used back then. A whore's trick, so low, but at least it works fast.
Oh, Lady Anne, I thought you pretended to be so noble and detached.
Turns out you're the daughter of a whore. In your bones.
You'll always have the blood of a whore, with a birth so low, how?
Can you compete with me, the legitimate daughter of a general?
Clara Davis. That sachet you mentioned.
Does Lady Anne still carry it on her?
Lady Anne wears it every day and never takes it off. It's inside the fold of her robe. If your grace wants to take down Lady Anne, just have the king's men find this item and then investigate its origin. The crime of bewitching the king is enough to ruin her forever.
Perfect. This time I will catch you off guard, smash you to bits, and never let you rise again. Clara Davis. After you help me get this done, I promise you, from now on in this harem, no one will dare bully you anymore.
Your Grace, I only want to get justice for my father, and to ease your worries.
Lady Anne, you've calculated everything. But you never expected that someone you once killed now has a daughter coming for revenge. Coming to claim your life.
The matter of the sachet. I could have told Lady Beatrice earlier, but I had to wait. Until she couldn't hold back anymore, so that in the end, she'd fully trust me.
Lady Anne received the decree. By the grace of God, the king decrees, Lady Anne, née Fang, by bewitching the king with forbidden drugs and harming the king, has committed unpardonable crimes. Considering her years of service, her life is spared for now. From this day forth, she is stripped of her royal rank, sent to the banishment quarters and permanently banished, so ordered.
No, I am innocent. I want to see the king, your majesty.
Lady Anne, please stop shouting. The king said he will not see you.
Impossible. The king would never do this to me. It must be Lady Beatrice. She framed me. I need to see the king. I want to explain everything to the king in person.
Your Grace, what was inside that scented sachet of yours? The Royal Clinic has already examined it. The proof is solid. What more do you have to say?
The sachet? That sachet.
Lady Anne, you finally arrived. I've been in the banishment quarters for over 3 years. I know it well. From now on, if there's anything you don't know, just ask me.
It's you. You were the one who reported me in the royal garden that day. What's your name again?
Cora. You still don't remember my name? Back then, with a single word from you, I was sent to the banishment quarters to die. And now you're here too. The banishment quarters. Won't be so lonely after all. Lady Anne, save your breath. You are no longer a royal consort. You're a useless person. In the banishment quarters, you are worse than a maid.
Who the hell do you think you are? You're a dog. Even if I am in the banishment quarters, it's not your place to lecture me.
This slap is for me. 2 years ago, when you banished me to the banishment quarters, did you ever think
this day would come?
This slap
is for Chloe.
Back then, she only said behind your back that you were jealous, and you killed her for it.
Was Chloe's death unjust?
You know that better than anyone. Lady Anne?
Don't you worry.
From now on, here in the banishment quarters, I'll take real good care of you.
Cora. Chloe. You both hate me. And want me dead. Your Majesty. Why are you doing this to me? I loved you so much. Everything I did was for you. You. Who are you?
Your Grace?
It's you. You're Lord Davis's daughter.
Your Grace has a good memory.
Ah, it's you. You're the one who had Lady Beatrice harm me. It was you.
Back then, my father bought freedom for you and your mother and settled you down. He treated you like his own daughter. And how did you repay him?
Buy my freedom? Do you know what that felt like? I grew up in a brothel. I watched those men stare at my mother like they were appraising goods. Every day my mother entertained different men. In the morning, she'd count every copper one by one, just to make sure I had enough to eat. And you? You were the eldest daughter of the House of Davis? Surrounded by servants, wearing silk and eating delicacies? Your father doted on you and your mother loved you. You lacked nothing. You didn't have to lift a finger and yet you got everything. I took your place in the palace selection. I couldn't wait because it was the only way I could change my fate, so...
You got my whole family killed?
Duke Richard wanted to bring down your father. I just went along with it and gave him a little push. Do you know when the king heard that Lord Davis was plotting treason, what his expression was? He said nothing. He believed it immediately. Your father had been in the court for many years, building influence, but to the king he was less trusted than the pillow talk of a woman like me. Your entire House of Davis was executed, and you banished to the banishment quarters as a slave. And me? From a lowly attendant, I rose all the way to royal consort. But do you know, all these years, every night I've been having nightmares. I keep dreaming of your father. He stands by my bedside. He doesn't say a word. He just stares at me. I hate you. I hate your whole family. Why? Why, you were born into the elite, while I'm just the daughter of a whore. I envy you. Since I was a child, I've always envied you. You have everything I don't. So I had to destroy you. Destroy your whole family.
You've been jealous of me your whole life. But in the end, what have you gained? You killed my whole family. All you did was go from one living hell to another. In this inner palace, are you any happier than me? The taste of the banishment quarters, savor it slowly. For 3 years' worth of debts, I'll pay you back one by one.
No rush. What did I gain? What did I gain? I got nothing. All my youthful years were all buried in this inner palace. The king's favor was just a fleeting moment. Fighting and scheming only hurt others. And myself. Lord Davis. Wait for me. Down there. I'll take my time settling accounts with you.
Father, they say you and I are equally kind, but a good person. may not always be rewarded.
Your Majesty, this is what I made just for you, osmanthus tea. Try it, Your Majesty.
These osmanthus flowers.
What's wrong, Your Majesty?
Pour it out.
Your Majesty, but this is what I personally prepared.
These are Lady Anne's osmanthus flowers.
Forgive me, Your Majesty, I didn't know.
It's not your concern. Just pour it out.
Yes.
In the past, Lady Anne was favored, and Your Majesty loved her osmanthus tea. Now that she's gone, the favor she had in life has turned into disgust. Once the person's gone, the tea gets cold.
By the way, Your Majesty, my niece Eleanor has arrived, waiting outside the pavilion to pay her respects.
Let her come in.
I, Eleanor, pay my respects to Your Majesty, to Queen Catherine, and to Lady Beatrice.
Rise. Lady Grace.
Lady Grace. Prince Arthur's late mother, Lady Grace.
Lady Anne just left, and Queen Catherine sends another one in, Eleanor. Does she really think I can't see it? That face. When King Henry saw that face today, he called her Lady Grace. Lady Grace. Clara Davis? Tell me! In what way am I inferior to a woman who died over 20 years ago?
Your Grace is in no way inferior to Lady Grace. It's just that the dead never make mistakes, but the living do.
You sure know how to talk. But do you know what weight Lady Grace carries in King Henry's heart?
I am dull. Please enlighten me, Your Grace.
In this palace, everyone knows Lady Grace, mother of the Crown Prince, is King Henry's true love. And when Lady Grace was alive, in everything, whatever she said, King Henry would listen. But later, Lady Grace died in childbirth. And for 3 whole years, King Henry did not set foot in the harem even once.
So why would Queen Catherine find someone who looks like Lady Grace to enter the palace?
Queen Catherine. Of course, Queen Catherine wants King Henry to never forget Lady Grace. Because as long as King Henry can't forget Lady Grace, he won't favour any woman living in this palace.
So Queen Catherine brought Eleanor in not to fight for favour, but to secure her own favour.
As she wants to place her own person by the king's side. And this Eleanor is Queen Catherine's own niece. So if she gains favour, then in this harem, Queen Catherine will have no rivals left.
Your Grace, the fact that Eleanor looks like Lady Grace is her advantage. And also her fatal weakness.
Go on.
His Majesty treats her differently because she looks like Lady Grace. But if she does something that makes His Majesty think she has tainted Lady Grace's memory...
You mean...
I just need a little time to dig into Eleanor's background. Know your enemy, then strike hard.
Good. I'll give you 3 days. In 3 days, I want to hear a plan that ensures Eleanor will never be able to turn things around.
Yes.
Your Highness, you called for me late at night. Is it about Miss Davis? Any news?
Take a look at this.
As for this matter, I haven't figured it out yet. Today I saw Eleanor, and she really does look a lot like your mother. The Queen, what is she up to?
Mother passed away years ago. Yet Father still can't get over her. She sends in someone who looks like Mother. What do you think the Queen wants?
The Queen wants to plant someone close to the King as her own ally, to steal His Majesty's favor from Lady Beatrice.
There's more. The Queen never does anything without a reason. Her sending Eleanor into the palace seems to be about vying for favor. But in reality... Eleanor is the Queen's niece. If Eleanor gains favor and bears a son, then the Queen's leverage grows even stronger. When that happens, she might even dare to go after the position of Crown Prince.
You mean the Queen wants to...
Some things are better left unsaid for now. The matter of Eleanor, I'll investigate this myself.
I understand. Your Highness, what about Miss Davis? She's all alone in the palace, and the Queen has cooked up such a huge scheme. Will she...
No. She's way more clever than you realize.
Then I'll take my leave.
May Buddha bless us. May the kingdom of Etheria enjoy peace and prosperity and flourish. May His Majesty enjoy good health and eternal blessings. Eleanor, calm your heart.
Yes.
Aunt.
I am feeling a bit unwell. I would like to return to my chamber and rest.
Go ahead, don't go far.
Yes. Your Grace, Lady Eleanor is just...
Young and playful, let her be.
Liam?
Eleanor, you've lost weight.
I don't want to stay here anymore. I can't stand another day. That place is like a cage. It's suffocating me.
But you've already entered the palace. You are the king's woman now.
I don't care. I just want to be with you, Liam. Let's leave. Leave the capital. Find a place where no one knows us. Live in hiding, okay?
Eleanor, don't be silly. You are now the queen's niece and the king's consort. If you run away, the queen will not let you off. Nor will she spare the House of Blackwood.
But I never wanted to be some consort. Before I entered the palace, I told my aunt, I said I had a lover. But she wouldn't listen. She insisted I enter the palace.
Eleanor, listen to me. Queen Catherine has few people she can trust in the harem, and you are her most trusted pawn. If you just serve the king well and win his favor later, when you have a prince...
Serve the king, that sick old man. I find it disgusting just looking at him.
You're crazy. How dare you say such a thing?
I am crazy. I have to smile at him every day and say those insincere words. I'm really going crazy.
Listen to me. I know you've suffered, but this path, once you step onto it, there's no turning back. What's more, you have a face just like Lady Grace's.
But I wish I didn't have this face.
Don't be silly, don't be silly. This is your blessing. It's a blessing that many maids in the harem could only dream of.
But this is my cage. Liam, do you love me?
Of course. In this life, I will only have room in my heart for you alone. I have to go. Can't let anyone find us.
Liam, when will you come see me next time?
I'll find a way. Remember, in the palace, you must hold tightly to Queen Catherine's coattails. Only she can keep you safe.
I understand. Liam?
You're back.
Yes. After resting a while, I feel much better.
Why is your face a bit flushed? Rise.
Yes.
Eleanor, I want to ask you something. Eleanor, I need to ask you something.
Of course, Aunt.
Since you entered the palace, have you been unhappy?
No.
I'm your aunt. I've watched you grow up since you were a child. You've got something on your mind. You can't fool me. Are you unwilling to be in the palace?
Yes.
Do you think I would willingly throw you into this cage? Back when I entered the palace, I was 2 years younger than you. I've seen too many consorts who, when favored, shine brightly. When out of favor, they're worse than a dog. I didn't survive this long and become queen by luck. It was by playing the long game, enduring what others couldn't.
Aunt.
But do you know why I brought you in here? Because the House of Blackwood needs you. The House of Blackwood stands at court because of me and my place in the harem. But now I'm old. His Majesty visits my chambers less and less. If one day I'm gone, what'll become of the House of Blackwood?
Aunt.
I sent you to the palace to protect our house. His Majesty favors you, that's your fortune, and the House of Blackwood's fortune. You've done well. You have a face just like Lady Grace's. What you need to do is not think about running away, but think about how to secure this fortune.
But His Majesty's heart only has Lady Grace. When he looks at me, it's not me he sees, but someone else.
So what? If he wants to look at you, let him. In time, he'll learn to see the difference. Eleanor, I know you're hurting inside, but in this world, how many women get to marry the one they love? Back then, I didn't want to enter the palace either, but my father said something I've never forgotten.
What did he say?
The family's honor and shame rest on your shoulders alone. All right, dry your tears. Don't let anyone see. Go back now. Go on. His Majesty is waiting for you to share his bed tonight.
Clara Davis, I gave you 3 days to look into Eleanor's background. 3 days are up. Did you find her weakness?
I sent a message by pigeon to Prince Arthur to ask about Eleanor. I haven't received any reply yet. Your Highness, did you get my message at all? Your Grace, I am still looking into it.
Still looking? I gave you 3 days already. And this is how you answer me?
Please calm down, Your Grace. Eleanor is Queen Catherine's own niece. She's cautious. I need more time.
Enough, enough. I don't want to hear it. Give me a straight answer. How much longer?
What do I do? Eleanor is new here. Besides the Queen, no one knows her background. I have no idea what her weakness is. But if I keep stalling, Lady Beatrice will eventually...
Your Grace, Thomas is here.
Show him in.
Greetings, Lady Beatrice.
Thomas, you rarely visit me here. Does His Majesty have any orders?
Don't worry, Your Grace. His Majesty didn't give any special orders. Today I came on His Majesty's behalf to see you. He said with state affairs these days he has neglected you and feels sorry.
His Majesty is busy with countless matters. I dare not trouble him to remember me. Please, Thomas, take a message back for me. Tell him I am doing well, and I hope he takes good care of his health.
You are so virtuous, Your Grace. I will surely pass it on. Oh, isn't that the lady from the banishment quarters? What's her name? Clara Davis, right?
Thomas, you have a good memory.
The day of the fire in the banishment quarters, I could tell right then. Miss Davis, you're a brave one. Now you've come to serve Lady Beatrice. It's a good place for a jewel like you.
He purposely, in front of Lady Beatrice, brought up the fire at the banishment quarters. He was reminding me that he knows my secret. Wait. After Prince Arthur escaped, he must have left other spies in the palace. Thomas can move freely among the palaces and is well informed. He's the perfect candidate. Could it be... Is he Prince Arthur's man? That's it. If he meant harm on the day of the fire at the banishment quarters, he could have easily captured me. Why would he cover for me? He's Prince Arthur's man. That's why he protected me.
Just a maid. Thomas flatters her too much.
By the way, Your Grace, did you know that Queen Catherine has been taking Eleanor to pray for blessings in the palace recently?
I know. Once a month, rain or shine. The Queen is quite devout.
Indeed. Her Majesty said that since the king is unwell, as the Queen of the court, it's her duty to pray for blessings for him. Eleanor is young, so she can go along and share in the blessings.
He's sending me a message.
Humph. Praying for blessings? I think she's after the king's favor.
Your Grace is joking, but speaking of which, Eleanor truly is a lucky one to have the Queen back her up like this. Once a month, she takes her along. Others can only be jealous.
He's Prince Arthur's man. He came to deliver a message. His Highness wants me to keep an eye on Eleanor's movements from now on. He brought it up twice. There's definitely a key clue there.
I need to get back to report to His Majesty. I won't disturb Your Grace's rest.
Clara, see Thomas out.
Yes.
Miss Davis, serve her Grace well. You'll be blessed someday.
He's telling me to stay close to Lady Beatrice. Prince Arthur won't forget me.
We'll stop here.
Once a month, praying for blessings. His Highness is telling me Eleanor's weakness lies right here.
Clara Davis! What's the rush dragging me all the way here? Making me follow you to this abbey? What did you find? If you're just making this up, I won't let you off easy.
Your Grace, please calm down. I am not making things up, but it's a serious matter, so I couldn't speak of it in the palace. I had to beg you to come see for yourself.
Out with it, this weakness of Eleanor's. What exactly is it?
Your Grace, please follow me. 1,000 words are not as good as seeing it with your own eyes.
You've learned to be quite the tease. Then let's go. I want to see. What trick you have up your sleeve?
Yes. Your Grace, it's right here.
What's inside?
Eleanor, how dare you?
Lady Beatrice.
Your Grace.
I thought you were some pure and virtuous beauty. But it turns out you're nothing but a slut who sleeps around behind the king's back.
Your Grace, forgive me. Your Grace, forgive me.
Please spare me. I'm just a commoner.
To think a pair of lovers would dare in broad daylight and behind the king's back to commit such shameless acts. And you dare beg me for mercy?
Lady Beatrice, I beg you, please don't tell anyone. If you keep this secret, I'll do anything you ask. I can help you. Put in a good word with the king and gather information about the queen. Just say the word and I'll do anything.
Eleanor, do you take me for a fool? If you dare betray the queen today, tomorrow you'll betray me. So what use are you to me?
Then, Your Grace, what must I do for you to forgive me?
Simple. Get out of the palace. Never appear before the king.
Queen Catherine won't let me go.
That's between you and the queen. What's that to me?
Queen Catherine won't let me go. If I'm kicked out of the palace, the House of Blackwood will be implicated.
Clara, let's return to the palace. Inform the king. Yes.
No. You're insane.
Stop.
Lady Beatrice, look at my face. Does it still look like Lady Grace's? As long as I don't become like Lady Grace. King Henry won't like me. To Queen Catherine, I am of no use. Are you satisfied now?
Clara.
Your Grace.
Return to the palace.
Eleanor, why'd you do something so stupid?
Liam, now no one can tear us apart. I never have to go back to that cage. Let's go. Leave the capital. Go somewhere where no one knows us, didn't you say? That your heart had room for only me?
Eleanor, wake up.
What do you mean?
You don't seriously think you can come with me in your state? Where can you go?
What did you say?
Eleanor, don't blame me for being blunt. I only got close to you because you were Queen Catherine's niece and King Henry's consort to help the House of Thorn. I thought you'd make it in the palace and help me get a job at court. But now your face is ruined, completely ruined. King Henry won't want you anymore. As for Queen Catherine, do you think she'll still acknowledge you as her niece?
You lied to me. You said your heart only had room for me.
That was just to please you, to make you happy. You're a woman who's been married before and King Henry's woman. No matter how far the House of Thorn has fallen, we wouldn't marry someone like you. You are damaged goods.
You are damaged goods.
Eleanor, listen to me. Your best option now is to return to the palace, as Queen Catherine, after all, is your aunt, right? She won't abandon you, so just heal your wounds, and even if your face is ruined, she'll definitely find you a place in the palace where you can live in peace.
But you want me to go back looking like this?
I have to go. And I can't let anyone find out that I'm with you. Otherwise, the honor of the House of Thorn will be ruined. So I have to go.
But Liam, didn't you say you would take me away? Didn't you say your heart only belongs to me in this life? These words were all lies?
Eleanor, don't be naive as words from a man's mouth can't be taken seriously.
Liam? I thought as long as I ruined this face and stopped being Lady Grace's shadow, I could be free and be with the one I love. And for you, I gave up my entire family and ruined my face. And for you, I gave up my only chance to survive. But in the end, in your eyes, I'm just damaged goods. In this world, no one treats me well, as my father and aunt used me to pave their own way. The king sees me as Lady Grace's substitute. And you, Liam, are using me too. So in that case, living in this world, what meaning does it have? In my next life, I don't want to be a daughter of the House of Blackwood, and I don't want to meet you again.
That Eleanor, she's gone completely mad. Clara, tell me, her face, will it ever heal?
Your Grace, the wounds are too deep. It's not going to heal.
I didn't intend to disfigure her. I only wanted to gather some evidence against her. Clara, tell me, do you think I went too far?
Your Grace only wanted to make Eleanor. Leave the palace. You didn't force her to disfigure herself. She herself chose the most desperate path.
I've been in this palace, fighting for so many years. I've never seen anyone take a knife in front of me and slash their own face.
Your Grace, Eleanor may be hateful, but to end up like this, after all, she's just a pawn in Queen Catherine's hands. I dare to presume and beg you, Your Grace, to help Eleanor settle her remaining years.
Help her? But she is Queen Catherine's woman?
She was Queen Catherine's woman. But from now on, she is of no use to Queen Catherine. A disgraced consort with a ruined face will not get a second glance from His Majesty. In this palace, she is probably worse off than a maid in the banishment quarters. I've been in the banishment quarters for 3 years. I know what it's like. What Eleanor did today was indeed her own choice. But what pushed her to this point is this devouring inner palace, Queen Catherine, and us as well.
Clara, are you blaming me?
I wouldn't dare. I just think that she didn't deserve this. She had her selfish motives, but she never really hurt anyone. Her biggest mistake was that she looked too much like Lady Grace.
Enough. You have a point. I may not be a saint, but I don't want my hands covered in blood either. As for Eleanor, don't worry. I'll have someone find a quiet estate for her to recover. She won't end up on the streets for the rest of her life.
On Eleanor's behalf, thank you for your kindness, Your Grace.
All right. Stop bowing. I don't know what's gotten into me today. Letting you talk me into this. Clara, that mouth of yours.
Your Grace, something terrible happened. Eleanor,
What happened?
Eleanor killed herself.
What did you say?
Just now, I heard from one of Thomas's junior eunuchs that today, Eleanor accompanied Her Majesty to the Abbey to pray, and somehow...
She cut her own throat.
By the time the Queen arrived, she was already gone.
Gone? Just like that?
I heard the Queen fainted on the spot.
Queen Catherine, what a performance! You're the one who brought her into the palace and then pushed her right in front of the king. Now that she's dead, you shed a few tears and think that's doing your duty as her aunt, Clara.
Yes, Your Grace?
Go to the treasury. Get some silver, buy more offerings, and burn them for her.
Yes, Your Grace.
Eleanor, I hated you, I admit. But now that you're gone, my heart feels heavy too.
Eleanor, may you in your next life never be born into the royal family. Eleanor.
I'm the one who got you killed. I should never have let you go alone to rest in the side chamber. If I had stayed by your side, you wouldn't have...
Catherine, you can't bring back the dead. Please don't be so sad.
Your Majesty, Eleanor was only 18. She had just entered the palace. She never even got to enjoy life, and now she's gone. Your Majesty, as her aunt, my heart is breaking.
I know you and Eleanor were very close. Her passing hurts me too.
Eleanor had been so sweet and sensible since childhood. I watched her grow up. I originally planned to bring her into the palace to keep you company. Who would have thought it would cost her life? I have failed her. And even more so, I have failed the ancestors of the House of Blackwood.
Look at that! What a convincing act the Queen is putting on. When Eleanor was alive, she used her like a pawn. Now that she's dead...
She's pretending to be sad, Your Grace. The Queen is crying so bitterly. The King sees it,
and his heart aches for her. Our King can't handle women crying. What she's crying over isn't Eleanor. She's crying for the King's pity.
The Queen is the Queen for a reason. She cries just the right amount. Any more would seem fake, any less wouldn't seem real. She isn't crying for Eleanor. She's paving her own way.
Queen Catherine, you're not well yourself. Don't be too upset. As for Eleanor's matter, I've already ordered her to be buried with full honors. You don't need to worry about it anymore.
Your Majesty has shown such great kindness to me and the House of Blackwood. I can never repay you. But Eleanor's death is such a mystery. I can't find peace in my heart.
Didn't the royal physician say she took her own life?
That's what the physician said. But I heard from the servants that on that day, Lady Beatrice also went to Eleanor's room.
What did you say?
I shouldn't have said anything, but Eleanor's death is so unclear. As her aunt, if I don't speak for her, I fear that in her grave she will not rest in peace.
Are you sure someone saw Lady Beatrice go to the chamber?
I'm not sure either. It's just the servants gossiping. I was thinking Lady Beatrice and Eleanor were never close. Why would she go to her chamber? Your Majesty, I don't mean to blame anyone, but I just want to understand why Eleanor would take her own life. She never seemed like the type to do something so desperate if someone said something, or did something that drove her to the edge.
Queen Catherine. As for this matter, I will have it investigated. If someone truly drove Eleanor to her death, I will not show mercy.
Your Majesty, I'm not asking you to investigate anyone. I'm just heartbroken. I just wanted to talk to you. Lady Beatrice has been in the palace for a long time. She wouldn't do such a thing. The servants must have been mistaken.
King Henry's expression seems off. What exactly did? The Queen tell him? The Queen was crying like that and pulling the King aside for so long. It can't just be complaining. Thomas is watching us. He's warning us. Could the Queen have mentioned Lady Beatrice? Let's go quickly. Don't get caught. I was in the royal garden sneaking and eavesdropping. Clara, tell me, do you think the Queen will blame Eleanor's death? On me?
Your Grace. If the Queen really wants to blame you, she won't say it outright. She'll just sow doubt in the King's mind, little by little.
Damn you, Queen Catherine. She actually wants to use Eleanor's death to get me killed.
Your Grace, please calm down. Now is not the time to lash out. The Queen has no solid evidence. She's just grasping at straws. The more agitated you get, the more guilty you'll look.
You're right. I need to keep my cool. Let's see who laughs last. King Henry.
Lady Beatrice, as for Eleanor's death, I will bit by bit make the king believe that you drove her to it. Oh, Eleanor, my dear niece, you died a worthy death.
Your Grace, something's wrong.
What is it now?
The Royal Household Department just sent word. They said Queen Catherine has decreed that all ladies of the court must be frugal. Starting this month, every palace's allowance will be cut. Ours got the biggest cut.
How much?
Your Grace, 40%.
40%? That Queen, why doesn't she just clean out my whole palace?
Calm down, Your Grace. I heard from the Royal Household Department that it's the Queen's decree. She said that Lady Beatrice's palace has been spending extravagantly and should be more frugal.
Ridiculous. No matter how high my spending is, can it be higher than hers? She's clearly slapping me in the face. This move by the Queen is just using the Eleanor matter as an excuse. She wants everyone in the palace, high and low, to know that she is the Queen of the court, no matter how favoured I am. I still have to live by her whims.
Your Grace, cutting the allowance is indeed about asserting authority. But her deeper intention is probably to make you lose your composure.
What do you mean?
If you confront the Queen over the allowance, she'll naturally say that you don't know how to be frugal. If you don't confront her, you'll just have to swallow this insult. In the future, the other palaces will think you're afraid of the Queen. No matter what you choose, the Queen always wins.
You're right. The Queen is forcing my hand. If I tolerate this, she'll push even harder. If I get angry, she'll say I'm arrogant from favour. After all these years, how much have I done for her? And in the end, this is how she repays me. Clara, do you know why the Queen has tolerated me all these years?
I don't know.
It's not just because I am the eldest daughter of General Sterling, but also because I am obedient. Whatever she tells me to do, I do it. Over the years, I've shielded her from countless blades and done so much dirty work for her. Now Lady Anne has fallen and Eleanor is dead too. In this palace, the only one who can compete with her is me. Of course she wants to seize this chance. To push me down too.
Your Grace has done so much for the Queen. Why would she still discard you after using you?
Because I know too much in this palace. The more you know, the faster you die. The Queen has kept me until today because I am still useful. If one day I am no longer useful.
Lady Beatrice did so much for the Queen, yet the Queen treats her like a discarded pawn. In the inner palace, what affection is there? It's just mutual exploitation.
Do you know how Lady Grace died?
Previously, I heard from people in the palace that when giving birth to the prince, she died in childbirth.
It was me. The Queen made me deliver the medicine. The Queen said Lady Grace was weak and needed a tonic. The Queen told me to deliver the medicine, so I went. I was young back then and didn't understand anything. She told me to do it, so I did.
As for the tonic?
After Lady Grace drank it, the prince grew too big, and she was too weak. The day of delivery, she laboured for a day and a night. In the end, she still couldn't survive. I only learned later that the Queen had long wanted to eliminate Lady Grace and the child in her womb, but the king kept a close watch, so she never had a chance.
So, the Queen chose your Grace?
Yes. She chose me. I thought that as long as I worked for the Queen, I could secure my position. But in the end, I realised I was just her knife, to be thrown away after use.
So the real murderers who killed the prince's mother are the Queen and Lady Beatrice. I always thought that although Lady Beatrice is overbearing, at least she isn't ruthless, but it turns out her hands are also stained with blood. To survive in the inner palace, everyone's hands are dirty.
Clara Davis. Why aren't you saying anything?
Your Grace, I have something I've been keeping from your Grace.
What is it?
Your Grace. When I was in the banishment quarters, I used to throw stones into an abandoned well. For 3 years.
The abandoned well. That abandoned well. That held the consort guilty of grave disrespect to the Crown Prince.
That well never held any consort.
So who was in it?
The Crown Prince. Prince Arthur.
What did you say?
His Highness the Crown Prince is not dead. 3 years ago, he led the army to war, was ambushed on the way, and the news of his death in battle was false. He has been held in that abandoned well in the banishment quarters. The Queen ordered it. She used the charge of grave disrespect to the Crown Prince to punish him with the well punishment.
Impossible! The Crown Prince is clearly dead. The whole kingdom mourned him on the day his coffin was buried. I saw it with my own eyes.
That coffin was empty. His Highness has been alive all this time. In that well, he survived for 3 years. Just recently, he escaped from the bottom of the well.
Queen Catherine. She kept the Crown Prince in that well for 3 years. How could she? How dare she, Clara Davis? Why are you telling me all this?
Your Grace. I just thought your Grace should know the truth. The Queen dared to harm the Crown Prince. How could she possibly show mercy to your Grace?
You're right. So, I must strike first.
Let them fight it out. Only then can I reap the benefits.
Why did you summon me to this cursed place?
This chamber, you must be quite familiar with it, aren't you? Eleanor was right here, meeting a man in secret.
She's already dead. Why bring it up?
So you already know, I notice you, in front of His Majesty, always show your true feelings. I thought you and Eleanor were such a close aunt and niece. Tell me, what if this were to be exposed?
Eleanor is dead. What happened before doesn't matter anymore. If you dare spread rumors, what do you think? His Majesty, who already suspects you, will think of you?
You're right. Eleanor is dead. There's really no need to stir up more trouble. But what if the person you've always wanted dead isn't dead?
What are you trying to say?
All along, you've used my hand to harm those you wanted, but this one thing, you did it yourself. You're afraid that if this were exposed, you'd be utterly destroyed.
In that case, why don't you? Go to His Majesty and report this? Oh, I understand now. Because she's no longer there, she's gone. You have no evidence.
You really are clever, but Eleanor is dead. What if... I follow your example. and whisper in His Majesty's ear just a few words. What do you think? Will His Majesty suspect you?
What do you want?
From now on, in this palace we go our separate ways and mind our own business. We'll share the power equally, neither dominating the other.
Are you done? Did you think I would come to meet you without any preparation?
You poisoned the tea!
Before you entered, the inside of this cup was already coated with something.
Queen Catherine, I've done so many bad things for you. And now you want to kill me?
Blame yourself for knowing too much. I've kept you alive this long, which means I've already done more than enough.
Queen Catherine, you're taking my life. My father won't forgive you. My father won't let you get away with this.
In this palace, if you're not ruthless, you won't survive.
Queen Catherine, I'll fight you to the death.
Go in peace. Your favor, your royal rank, everything you have, I'll keep it all safe for you.
Clara Davis, save me! The Queen actually dared to kill Lady Beatrice. I'm next.
Grab her. Don't let her get out alive.
Don't be afraid, it's me.
Prince Arthur.
Step back.
I thought I was gonna die.
Get up, we shouldn't stay here.
Lady Beatrice. Queen Catherine poisoned her.
I know. Let's leave first. Drink. Calm down.
I didn't know she would poison her. I thought she would at most just suppress Lady Beatrice a bit. But she actually...
You've been undercover in the palace for so long, you've seen it all. Now is not the time to be scared.
But I can't go back now. The Queen's people have already seen me. She knows that I know about her. She won't let me go.
Then don't go back. Stay with me.
Stay with you?
For the past few months, I've been secretly gathering my old troops, the brothers who fought side by side with me 3 years ago. I've contacted all of them. Now our forces are strong with plenty of supplies. The preparations to storm the palace are all ready.
Then what are we waiting for?
Just one last step.
What last step?
Tonight, Queen Catherine killed Lady Beatrice. That's exactly what we needed for this step.
With Lady Beatrice dead, how does that help, Your Highness? The Queen lost a rival. Isn't she more secure?
Lady Beatrice is alive. The House of Sterling is the Queen's blade. Lady Beatrice is dead. The House of Sterling will be the Queen's victims. Which side do you think General Sterling is on?
So you already expected that the Queen would go after Lady Beatrice?
I didn't expect it. I was waiting for it. The Queen cannot tolerate anyone threatening her. Lady Anne is dead. Eleanor is dead. Now Lady Beatrice is the only opponent left. Lady Beatrice did so many dirty deeds for her and knows so many of her secrets. The Queen will surely silence her. What I've been waiting for is this moment.
Although, Lady Beatrice did many wrong things. She wasn't.
Too bad.
To me.
In this inner palace, no one is completely clean and no one deserves to die. You already know that she caused my mother to die in childbirth.
Your Highness, General Sterling has arrived.
Your Highness, my daughter is truly gone.
General Sterling, please accept my condolences. Lady Beatrice was poisoned by the Queen in her chamber tonight.
What? The Queen. My daughter did so much dirty work for her. and slaved away for her in the harem, I never thought she would be capable of such cruelty. General.
Lady Beatrice was poisoned by the Queen not because she did anything wrong, but because she knew things she shouldn't have known.
Your Highness, what did my daughter know? That she had to pay with her own life.
3 years ago, I led the army to war. We were ambushed along the way. I fought hard but was captured, but that ambush was all the Queen's doing. But she didn't kill me. Instead, she imprisoned me in a deep well in the banishment quarters. To the outside, she announced that I had died in battle. That confinement lasted 3 years. Lady Beatrice found out about this. She used it to blackmail the Queen, Queen Catherine, then killed her to silence her.
Your Highness, I was wronged.
General Sterling, I called you here tonight because I'm going to storm the palace and personally expose the Queen's true colors. To get justice for myself and to get justice for Lady Beatrice. General Sterling, I'm asking you to help me with this.
Your Highness, the Queen killed my daughter. From today, my life is yours, Your Highness. If I don't kill the Queen, I'm no man. My sterling army is willing to follow you, Your Highness, through thick and thin, no matter the cost.
Good. Rise, General. With your pledge, General, our plan can succeed.
So your Highness's final step was General Sterling. The Queen killed Lady Beatrice. That effectively turned the House of Sterling against the Queen. This move was not made by your Highness, but by the Queen as her own fatal mistake.
Stay in the camp tonight, tomorrow. Come with me to the palace.
Yes, your Highness.
Your Grace, I was useless. I failed to catch Clara Davis.
Rise and speak.
She was rescued by Prince Arthur. I saw it with my own eyes. Prince Arthur descended from the sky. With one sword strike, he drove back our men. Prince Arthur.
He arrived just in time. I can't believe that Clara Davis is on his side. Back then, I shouldn't have kept a backup plan and let Prince Arthur live.
Your Grace, Clara Davis knows you killed Lady Beatrice. Prince Arthur also knows. If they let the secret out...
So what?
Your Grace.
I have schemed for over 20 years. Am I scared of a prince? Prince Arthur thinks he can escape from that well and everything will be fine. But he doesn't know the court is no longer the court of 3 years ago.
Your Grace, you mean?
King Henry's health is worsening day by day. Do you know why? I did. In his food, I added something.
Not much.
Just a little each day. Over time, his body has been getting worse day by day.
Your Grace, what are you planning?
What I want to do has never been to be a queen. I can't have children. I've hidden that from everyone for over 20 years. Back then, when I
entered the palace,
the royal physician told me that in this life, I could never have children. Do you know how I felt when I heard this news? I felt like the sky had fallen. A queen who can't bear children. In this palace is nothing but a hen that can't lay eggs. The king will depose me. The court officials will impeach me. Everyone will trample all over me. The House of Blackwood will also be despised by all.
So, Your Grace.
That's why. I used Lady Beatrice to eliminate those pregnant consorts. Lady Anne and those names you've never heard of. They all conceived, but none of them gave birth. Including Lady Beatrice herself. She was so adorably naive. Back then, to prove her loyalty to me, she actually induced a miscarriage. But the abortion went wrong and she could never bear children again. Lady Grace was the only one I couldn't stop. She gave birth to the prince and died in childbirth herself. I've always regretted not adding a larger dose to those supplements.
Your Grace, aren't you afraid?
Afraid of what? Since I can't bear a prince, I will become the ruler myself.
The ruler?
Why can only men be kings? How are we women? Inferior to them? They can sit on the throne and rule the land, while women must stay in the inner palace, fighting out of jealousy, waiting for their favor. I have watched from this inner palace for over 20 years. Which one of those men is better than me? The king is indecisive. The court officials are scheming against each other, and the crown prince is young and reckless. What right do they have to sit up there? And why must I kneel at their feet? I am smarter than them, more ruthless than them, and I know better than them how to rule this kingdom. What I lack is merely an opportunity, a belly that can bear a prince. That's all. Since fate's against me, then I'll just defy my fate. Whatever men can do, women can do it too. I'll make the world know that a woman emperor is every bit as good as any man.
So, Your Grace, you dared tonight to go straight after Lady Beatrice.
Lady Beatrice knows about the abandoned well. She must die. Her death is also part of my plan. Since Prince Arthur's fake death 3 years ago, the court has been under my control. Of the 6 ministers, half are my people. Of the provincial governors, half. Follow my orders. The king is just a puppet. Sitting on the throne, he reads the petitions I draft for him and speaks the words I taught him. Tonight I'll return and give him a strong dose.
A strong dose.
Tomorrow morning, the king will be gravely ill. Then,
I, as queen,
will rule from behind the throne. The 6 ministries will obey me, and the royal guard will be in my hands. The kingdom of Etheria will be mine.
Then, what about Prince Arthur?
If a man dead for 3 years suddenly shows up, who would believe him? Even if someone does, I can say he's an imposter. Sitting securely on the throne has never been about. Who is right?
Brilliant, Your Grace.
Ruby, how many years have you been with me?
Your Grace? 18 years.
18 years. It hasn't been easy. Don't worry, if I take the kingdom, I won't treat you badly. I will let all the women in the world know that women can take control of their own destiny.
My life belongs to Your Grace. Wherever Your Grace goes, I will follow.
Let's go. Back to the palace. Tonight, there's still much to do. I have waited for this day for over 20 years. Finally, it's coming.
By the grace of God, the king decrees, I am unwell and hereby order Queen Catherine to rule as regent. All officials kneel in greeting.
I believe this is improper. Women are forbidden from politics and the sacred ancestral laws. How can we abandon them?
Lord Miller is absolutely right. The Queen ruling from behind the throne is against reason.
Lord Miller, Lord Smith, you are mistaken. As His Majesty is unwell, Queen Catherine is the mother of the nation, acting as regent. What's wrong with that? In the past, Queen Mary and Queen Elizabeth, they were all heroines of our time.
Duke Richard is right. Queen Catherine is virtuous and kind, leading the court for so many years. Which matter hasn't she handled properly? In my opinion, of all the lords and ministers, few can compare with the Queen. I second that.
I second that.
My lords, stop arguing. I am merely sharing the king's burden. Upon the king's recovery, I will naturally return the power. This matter needs no further discussion.
Brilliant, Your Grace.
Brilliant, Your Grace.
Rise, my lords.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Stop!
Your Highness, isn't he the one from 3 years ago?
I am not dead. 3 years ago, I led the army to war, was ambushed, and was imprisoned by the Queen in the deep well of the banishment quarters. On the charge of great disrespect for the prince's death, she ordered me to be stoned for 3 years.
What? The Queen? She actually...
Are you serious, Your Highness?
General Sterling can testify. The Queen's crimes.
Don't stop there. That's right. My daughter, Lady Beatrice, last night was poisoned by this queen. And for years, this wicked queen has been secretly poisoning His Majesty, causing His Majesty's health to decline day by day.
How dare you! Prince Arthur? You've been dead for 3 years. Now you suddenly pop up and claim to be the crown prince? What proof do you have, huh? General Sterling, your daughter is dead. You're grief-stricken. I understand, but you cannot make wild accusations.
This is the royal token bestowed by Father. It's the only one in the world. Queen Catherine. Do you recognize this?
A token? What does that even prove? Who knows if you're an imposter? Guards. Arrest this madman right now. Guards, I said seize him.
Queen Catherine, save your breath.
This entire palace is surrounded by my people.
Half of your royal guard are General Sterling's old soldiers. They switched sides last night. The other half, seeing the tide turn, surrendered.
You planned all this.
I simply made my move first. Queen Catherine, surrender.
Surrender? I've plotted for 20 years. How could I lose to a kid like you?
How is this possible?
Queen Catherine, didn't see this coming, did you? After Prince Arthur escaped from the abandoned well, the first thing he did was to contact me.
You've been faking it.
I am ill, but not because of your poison. I've known for a long time that you tampered with my food. I just wanted to see how far you'd go.
So father and son have been in cahoots all along?
Queen Catherine, you poisoned Lady Grace and Lady Victoria, imprisoned me, poisoned the king, monopolized the court, and plotted treason. Every single charge, all evidence and witnesses are present. What do you have to say for yourself?
I lost. I schemed for 20 years, but in the end, I lost to you and your father.
Guards! Take the queen away to await her sentence.
Arthur? Do you think you've won? The throne, it's easy to sit on, but hard to keep. I will watch you fall.
Do women in the harem fight for favor just for the king's affection? No. What they truly want is what the king represents, power and status. In that regard, only the queen saw clearly.
Prince Arthur, loyal and brave, endured for 3 years and finally exposed the queen's true face and saved the kingdom. I announce today that I pass the throne to Prince Arthur.
Long live the king.
Long live the king.
Long live the king, long live the king.
I thank you, Father.
Rise, I'm tired. With this kingdom passed into your hands, my mind is at ease.
Father, I have one more thing.
Speak.
This lady, Clara Davis, when I was trapped in the abandoned well, once gave me food and water at the risk of her life. Her life-saving grace I will never forget. Her father, Lord Davis, was 3 years ago accused of treason by Duke Richard and executed with his entire family. Duke Richard, do you confess your crime?
Prince Arthur, what do you mean by that? I don't understand.
I can't follow. 3 years ago, you accused Lord Davis of treason with all evidence and witnesses present. The case was handled swiftly and ruthlessly, but I investigated, and those witnesses of yours were hired by you, and those exhibits were forged by your men. Why did you kill Lord Davis? Because in court, he impeached you multiple times. For seizing civilian land and allowing your retainers to terrorize the town. He stood in your way, so you wanted him dead. Such a prince's tactics. This is between you and your so-called witness, the letters you exchanged, in black and white, clear as day. Do you want me to read them out loud to you?
Your Majesty, I deserve death. I was just having a moment of foolishness, Your Majesty.
Duke Richard, I have treated you well, and yet you go so far as to frame loyal subjects.
Forgive me, Your Majesty. Forgive me, Prince Arthur. I was foolish, just a moment of foolishness.
You caused the execution of the entire House of Davis. It's not something a moment of foolishness can make up for. Father, I have investigated fully. Lord Davis's treason case was entirely fabricated by Duke Richard. Lord Davis was always honest and upright, and was completely loyal to you, Father. I beg you, Father, for the House of Davis to clear their name. Grant Lord Davis a posthumous title, and pardon the women of the House of Davis.
Granted. Posthumously title Lord Davis as first-class loyal duke. Grant him a golden head for burial. The women of the House of Davis are pardoned from slavery. Clara Davis is granted 1,000 ounces of gold, thousands of acres of fertile land, to honor her father's merits.
I thank you, Your Majesty, for your great grace.
Rise.
Clara, from this day on, you are no longer the daughter of a traitor, no longer a banished maid. You are the pride of the House of Davis. You are my savior. As for Duke Richard, you framed the innocent and caused the execution of the House of Davis. You are punishable by death. Guards, take Duke Richard to the royal dungeon to await judgment. Have mercy, Your Majesty.
Have mercy, Prince Arthur. Your Majesty, please spare me. Your Majesty, please spare me, Your Majesty.
From the abandoned well in the banishment quarters to this throne room, he and I have walked this path for 3 years. Now it's finally over. Your Highness.
Just you and me again.
This place hasn't changed at all.
3 years I've been in here, listening to the sounds above, footsteps, voices, and stones falling down. Day after day, year after year.
Back then, I would throw stones in here every day. I never knew it was you in there.
But every time, you always threw lighter than the others. After throwing, you would quietly sigh.
I thought. It was another poor consort being tormented by the queen.
Do you remember this?
Isn't this the hairpin my mother left me? Back then, I traded it to Luke for some healing salve.
Luke, when he left the palace, pawned it. I had my people search for a long time, before finding it.
I thought I would never see it again.
Something your mother left you. You can't lose that.
Your Highness, you didn't come today just to return this hairpin, did you?
We started here, so I'm asking you here.
What do you want to ask?
Clara, Father is passing the throne to me. Will you be my queen and rule this kingdom? Of Etheria with me?
I do.
Good. From this day on, you are my queen, Arthur's queen.